Article 94(1) of the Constitution empowers Parliament to make rules regulating its own procedures which help govern its conduct both in the House and in its committees. In line with the above, on the 9th of January 2024, the Speaker of Parliament Anita Among tasked the Rules Committee to conduct a comprehensive review of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament after a procedural matter was raised by Kalungu West Member of Parliament Joseph Sewungu questioning the leadership of the Human Rights Committee. In its consideration, the committee looked at issues to do with the parliamentary dress code, seating arrangement in the House, proposal to include an independent member to the Parliamentary Commission, prescribing time limits for debate in the Rules and order in the House, among others. The committee chairperson Abdul Katuntu presented the committee's report.
Free sitting has not been provided for in our rules. It has always been the discretion of the chair when the situation arises. So we are proposing that it is entrenched within the rules.
The committee considered a proposal by the Office of the Clerk to insert a new Rule 88A on gross disorderly conduct to outline specific circumstances under which a member's conduct may be grossly disorderly.
A member commits an act of gross disorderly conduct if the member 1. defies a ruling or direction of a presiding officer. 2. Demonstrates or makes disruptive utterances. 3. Declines to retract words ruled unparliamentary by presiding officer or declines to offer an apology when ordered to do so.
The committee also tackled the issue of parliamentary dress code, making recommendations on sanction for breach of the parliamentary dress code.
The all acceptable dress code for members should be a suit, shirt, and a tie. That the rules stipulate that a member attending the House or committee who fails to adhere to the prescribed dress code should be cited for being out of order. The presiding officer should then order the member to immediately withdraw from the House or committee and return only when dressed in accordance with the rules.
The committee also discouraged the practice of wearing combat uniforms by army members of Parliament during parliamentary proceedings.
The committee finds this inappropriate since such attires carry the connotation of a battlefield.
Some of these recommendations have drawn mixed reactions from different members of Parliament. The Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Joel Senyonyi, wondered why the committee was not allowed to touch the rules about the Speaker's power in the review.
Rules 7 and 8, they are not entrenched, that they cannot be touched. So if you want the rules of procedure to be amended, leave it open, so that anyone that wants any rule to be amended should be able to do that. Fair enough. So for commissioners, when they say, yeah, the one for the opposition should be elected, the ones for the ruling party should also be elected, okay, that's fair enough, because now you're saying all members should be involved.
What the independents wanted was to have a slot among the commissioners, which is not possible, because the Parliamentary Commission draws its powers from the Administration of Parliaments Act.
The legislators also spoke about the proposal on dress code for members of Parliament.
The most important thing is how we behave, the code of conduct. That the inner man is the most important person inside here. Of course, no reasonable MP can come here dressed shabbily.
Go to Ghana, they have an attire for Kwame Nkrumah. Everybody puts it on. When you go to Karamoja, they have their traditional wear. But what is happening here is that members come dressed in very funny things, which are not in any way related to dress code of the culture.
In our earlier rules, the traditional wear was allowed in the Parliament, but people have used that as an excuse, simply put on the way they want.
The committee rejected a proposal to have journalists relying on a feed from Parliament for covering plenary, maintaining that journalists accredited to cover Parliament can access the gallery with their electronic devices for the purpose of recording and coverage of proceedings of the House. A full debate of the report by the House is expected next week, as guided by the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Tayeba. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.
The Honourable Attorney General.